Welcome to the office of Hyugren Investigations. I'm Hyugren, your nomadic gamer and private investigator. Let's see if we can right some wrongs in judgment. What? Well, you can both chat with him. I'm not going to chat with him right now. Moving on. Come on. It will not let me leave. I guess I will be chatting with the both of them for right now then.
I'll keep my lips sealed.
Alright, thank you.
Mafia Kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. We're pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
Yeah. What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? Ooh, okay. Let's see, piece of evidence I should focus on if I want Okubo to be found innocent. Let's see, we got his hospital room. He suddenly disappeared from the hospital, was found buried in the mountains. Window doesn't open, so no one could have gone through it. View of Waku's hospital room. Bed pillow, okay, nope. Let's see. Assumed he died during or immediately after the moment he went missing. Let's see. Police found traces of the victim's bodily fluids in Okubo's truck bed. Subsequent DNA test proved that the fluids belonged to Waku. Such evidence suggests that Okubo was behind the murder. What should I focus on if I want Okubo to be found innocent? Definitely not the bodily fluids. Witness to Okubo and ADDC linen. Pushing said car to the morning walk. It's definitely not that. Let's see. Waku, an elderly ADDC patient, was diagnosed with major neurocognitive disorder after suffering through worsening stages of Alzheimer's. As such, he's been hospitalized for 2 years. His body had begun decomposing by the time it was found in the mountains of Okutama. Therefore, it can be assumed that he died during or immediately after the moment he went missing. Further details regarding the cause of death remains unknown. Maybe I should focus on that. On Waku. Because nothing else really seems to prove that he could be innocent. View of his room, his bed pillow is located on the left of the mattress. The window doesn't open. It can be deduced that the only way into and out of the room is through the hallway door. Let's see. He suddenly disappeared from the hospital, was found buried in the mountains. Yeah, I think he's the one to go with the autopsy report. Yeah, let's go with that one.
This is Waku-san, the victim. Suffocation is the apparent cause of death, but they still haven't nailed it down conclusively. As for his body, it was found buried in the mountains of Okutama.
And Okubo's the one who told him where it was, right? As I've seen, he's admitted to that much at least.
Right, that's right.
Yes, but he insists he didn't commit the murder.
Maybe so, but you're gonna need evidence if you want to prove it. They find anything on the body? Maybe something that'd give our man an alibi?
No, nothing like that.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, that's not my point, though. The evidence I showed you is...
That evidence won't win you the case.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
Oh no,
think
he yelled
so.
at Mafu.
Get back here!
What?
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Oh my goodness.
Hey!
That's a girl run.
Wait up!
Whoa, for real, bro? Alright, away I go.
You won't get away!
Come here, you. Come here, lady.
Hold up!
Come on, get me closer. Get me closer, get me closer. Heck, nabbit. Back here, lady.
You won't get away!
Oh, crud. Ah. No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, good. I didn't have to catch. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's totally a girl run.
A woman?
Help!
Wait,
Someone help me!
you're the chick from the
Aren't you
ADDC.
Terasawa-san?
Yeah,
Let me
Terasawa-san.
go!
Ah, jeez.
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth!
Hey, come on, brah. Really?
Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Alright. I see how it is. I'm going for this down with the bat first. Oh, guess he's someone else with a weapon. Going for that guy. How do I... Get up. Come on, get up. Look at that block button again. There it is. And parts. Good night. I think I just ended that man. No doubt she ran away after that. Why would Terasawa-san eavesdrop? What's her... Oh, she stuck around.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Wow. Not even gonna answer. Okay. Alright. Can't say I approve, but alright.
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming.
True.
Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
And this is him?
Pretty much your run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony,
None of you would testify?
maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides,
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
Alright, so I guess we're investigating Shono-san. Oh, we're not
I'm
gonna
currently
okay.
employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
Yoji Shono.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Wakusan's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes,
And in that room, you saw Wakusan lying on the bed.
yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
I might have a few.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes,
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
for a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. I have evidence to prove that. That is... Where's my picture? There we go. Boom.
Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact. That Shono must have done it. Okay, that proves that points to none of these. It doesn't prove that the culprit was hiding in the hospital room. It doesn't prove that the victim was already dead. It doesn't prove that Shono's well. Okay, I take that back. It proved that he was incorrect. Was it a lie? Not. I wouldn't go so far as to say that Shono lied. I would say that his perception was false. He walked by a room that he knew was Waku's. He looked inside, saw a body in the bed. Presumably saw a body in the bed. So, of course, naturally you would presume that that was the dude that was Waku. So we'll say that well, not exactly a lie, we'll say it was a lie. I want to thank you folks for coming by to watch my videos. It means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to support more of my content, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Maybe start a conversation in the comments. Now I publish content every Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if you feel like you need an extra reminder, go ahead and click that notification bell. And until next time folks, peace.